Flávio, this is a CSS code in your background?
It's a Millennium Falcon spaceship.
Oh yeah, no, Flávio.
Sorry.
This is a CSS code
Actually,
or JavaScript?
I don't know how it's code, but I only search this background on the internet
Okay.
and put it in my background.
I was asking you if you are a developer. I think it's a CSS.
No, I think
No,
it's not CSS.
No? So
No,
maybe
because I think it's
HTML.
HTML.
No.
So this is a
I think it's
vanilla.
not HTML too.
No?
No, because has some tags that is different. It's a markup language, but I didn't know just tags. I think that's tags ZTQ.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm tech leader, Fabian. Tech leader. That's Gabriel is developer.
Okay.
I will not put my favorite background because my favorite background is a skull table. You know, we used to on happy hour here, so we used to put the table of skull, like the famous on the bar, and it was amazing. The happy hours I miss so much. Have you ever joined any happy hour here on TALKNTALK? Any of you? Yes. It's been a long time that I don't join the happy hours, but last year when we had always all the Fridays, oh my God, it was amazing. I remember one day that I was singing karaoke here. Oh my God, what a shame. Singing Evidências.
In July, TALKNTALK have a meetup, in São Paulo.
Yes. Oh my God, have you gone?
Yes.
Oh my God, I love living where I live, Ceará, but it's too far from the São Paulo. No, it's all the place that the things happen. So sometimes it's really hard because I cannot travel so many times to go to the meetups, but I wish to live more close,
Yes.
So guys, we are live now on YouTube.
Pros and cons of your life.
Sorry?
Pros and cons about your life.
Yes. Yes.
In São Paulo, you can't walk alone thinking about the life that you can do in your city.
Yes.
Where are you from, Elida?
With your dog.
I am from Fortaleza, Ceará.
Fortaleza.
I don't live there anymore. I live in a small city in Ceará too, but it's a country city, right? And
which city?
Limoeiro do Norte.
Limoeiro, okay.
It's like 3 hours of trip, from by car from Fortaleza. And that's it. I will present myself. My name is Elida. I am 22 years old. Hello, guys from YouTube. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure having you here. So continuing, I am 22 years old. I live in Ceará, as I said before. Nowadays I work at a hospital, and I live with my mom and my dog. I don't have kids yet, and that's it. I think my hobbies, one of my favorite hobbies is playing volleyball. I love this sport so much. And I like to walk with my dog too. He's my little baby, and I love him so much. I love doing everything with him. And that's it. I have been here on Talk and Talk since the beginning of the pandemic, but as a host since March of this year. So today is my last meeting on this time on Mondays at 10 p.m. I had to make a change in my schedule. So starting next week, my immersions will be on Wednesdays at 9 p.m., a little bit earlier, you know. So today is the saideira of this time. And that's it. Can you present yourself, Fabiano, please?
Yes, my name is Fabiano. I live in Diadema, São Paulo. I work with technical support for Disney Plus and Hulu and ESPN Plus, USA and Canada. I'm here in Talk and Talk since August last year, but I'm trying to participate more times. I'm lack of time in this last months, you know. That's it.
Fabiano, do you use English in your work?
Yes, I support the North American customers of Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. When people from America and Canada call, Disney Plus and Hulu support, it comes to Brazil. We support them.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, not Indians anymore. No, Brazilian is the new Indians.
I think about it. We are behind the Indians because the Indians come first than us.
Yeah.
And in software development, our boss, if you want to work for abroad or for a company that stay in the USA, it's most probably that your boss is an Indian.
Yeah.
Because they came first.
Most of software developers came from India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I imagine that it's totally different, right? Talking with Americans than with it's the same in English, but I can imagine in my mind it's totally different. The way that the people talk. I don't know. I don't have this experience to talk with Native Americans, you know, native English speakers.
But
So,
they are very used to it. It's very normal for them to talk with foreign people.
no.
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
The technical support, most of the technical support, the hot phones, you know, Apple, Google, Disney, whatever. Most of people are not native speakers. The native speakers is very expensive. They don't like to pay.
I was talking about it. It's strange for us, you know, because, for example, me, I am used to talk English with Brazilian. You know,
okay.
I'm learning English. So in my mind, it's totally different. For example, I am talking to you in English, but we are Brazilian. I think in my mind, it's different to talk the same English, but with native speakers, you know?
Yeah. The for me, at least, the struggle is to deal with the different accents and the pace. Sometimes I have to ask to them, can you repeat slower? Because it depends from where is the customer, you know. from LA, for example, they speak very, very easy for us. I don't know if the Spanish influence, I don't know, but it's easier to understand them. Another way, the Texan guys, oh my gosh, Texan guys, when they are talking to you, they are talking all, my gosh, it's very difficult to understand. The New Yorkers, the New Yorkers too, New Yorkers speak a lot of slangs. Oh my God, all the time. They don't speak a regular English. They have just like Carioca, talk a lot of slangs all the time.
Yeah.
The New Yorkers are this way, but it's cool. We improve our English when you force to understand them.
Yes.
Very cool.
It's challenging, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gabriel, can you introduce yourself now?
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. I don't know exactly the name, but I'm from Rio. I'm 28 years old. I'm software developer, Flavio said. So actually, I try to start in this market because I'm changing my career. My last career is about mechanical technician. So I'm changing my career nowadays. So uh, you said about this, Halida, about the language, another countries, what else? So I live in Portugal. I was winter there, a short time, and I saw many people around the world. And for me, for example, it's very difficult to understand, of course, because the Fabiano said about the accent, and for example, Australian people is very crazy, it's very difficult to understand too, and Texas too. I heard a guy with the Texas very terrible, and another city, it's not Syria as a country, but specifically the north in this country, Scotland. Scotland is very, very, very difficult to understand. The guy is from the north of the Scotland, the small cities in the Scotland. So that's it. So I've been here in Talking Talk since April this year. How do I say Roku? Today is very crazy. So that's it.
Tá aí, então uma palavra que eu nunca ouvi. Peraí, vou até
I
pesquisar
have
aqui.
no idea. Really?
Today I was very, very terrible because yesterday I gritar so much because my team win of Palmeiras, so I'm very happy with this.
I searched this word. I don't know if it's right, but
Husky.
Husky.
Yeah.
For me, appeared like this horse. I don't know how to say that.
Horse is a synonymous of husky.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like for voice. You can use for voice. I don't know.
Voz rouca, I think is thick voice. Thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I already saw this word.
Oh my God.
This is familiar to me. This one. Thick voice.
Okay, thank you. And about you, Robert, can you introduce yourself?
Oh, sure. I'm Robert. I live in São Paulo. I moved to Praia Grande. I live in Praia Grande now. I lived in Cambuci. It's a district near Ipiranga, Museu de Ipiranga. I work with 3D for Metaverso, some things for VR, games. That's it. I'm married. I have 4 daughters, you know. I have a daughter like your age, Alida. My old daughter have 25, you know. You have 22, you know. I'm married. I like jiu-jitsu, ride bike, skating. I of course I love movies, Star Wars movies and sci-fi movies. That's it.
Makes sense.
How about you? The next is Flavio.
Yeah, Flavio.
I'm 46 years old. I'm working as tech leader. I am outsourced at the bank that I work. Actually, we are developing a system that's authorization. It's a part of security of the bank system. It's we are drawing the system. It's a very, very complicated thing to do because I do it with many other auto co-works and they always criticizing our work. It's good, but it's a little difficult. And that's it. I love wing sports with wind. I practice this in Guarapiranga. I think that's our only area that don't know Guarapiranga in São Paulo. It's a famous dam, and I think that's little people know that Guarapiranga has sports of winds in São Paulo. That's it.
Okay, thank you, everyone. So I think we can start answer the questions. You know, I prepared 12 questions to answer, but it's not obligatory. You know, if you want to add some question or continue the conversation about one subject, be free. We are here to having fun. And I really don't care about the script. You know, I want that everyone has a great and fun conversation, right? So let's start. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and how would you use it? Can you start answer, Gabriel?
Why me? So, I don't know. Maybe a guy with think very fast, all the things. Maybe, probably. I don't know exactly the name of the names of the personalities about the superpower, because I don't know. I don't like so
Lucy.
much.
Lucy.
I'm sorry, Lucy.
Lucy.
Lucy, what is Lucy? I don't know.
It's a movie, a sci-fi movie.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, she takes a
the
pill. Yeah,
blonde
superpower
girl.
pill. Yeah.
I see.
Do you want to
No.
do you to become Lucy?
Psychology, these things.
No, Lucy.
I saw this film. I saw this movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw.
She become a computer in the end.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
movie,
I saw.
sorry.
I saw. but I don't like so much to see this type of the movies, I prefer drama, for example, drama and war, drama together war, so is my my prefer. So that's it, maybe probably things like that.
But we don't have to say a character, just the superpower if you want. But it's thinking fast, right? Think about, okay, I got it.
Yes, for example, I know for example, if I study probabilities, for example, I know the numbers of the Mega Sena, for example, the guy is very intelligent, so is maybe things like that.
Yes, okay, I got it. And about you, Flavio?
You are not fool.
I want to see the future. I think it's a little related with the Gabriel said, because I want to see the future too. I know the numbers of the loteria. I don't know this loteria. The lottery, and I can know about the gets and things that become the things that become more useful in the future, and I can develop it to become richer. That's it.
Okay, and you, Fabiano?
I don't know. I want to be a superpower of making money. I don't know. Full of money. A safe full of money. Don't know. Maybe, like Flavio said, to be a oracle, to see the future and prevent a lot of things. I don't know if it's a bless or maldição. I forgot.
Percy.
Words, yes. The person, but I'd like to be an oracle. Who knows?
Yes, give me the script too when you discover how to make money, a lot of money. And about you, Roberti?
Discovered the cure to some sickness is cancer, AIDS, for example. And maybe this power, you can change a lot of lives around the world, That's it.
Amazing.
I am very sad with myself because Robert is only that see in other people. We others only really can gain money.
I'm so naive. I'm so naive.
I'm very sad with myself.
But
Yeah, I will talk about it. You said amazing superpowers, and my is a dumb superpower, but I would be so much happier if I had this. It's to disappear, being transparent when I want, because a lot of problems of my life would be solved if I just could disappear, just being in the place, but transparent, because I have really social problems sometimes, my social battery is inexistent sometimes, especially if I am in a place that I don't like too much of the people, if I don't have the match. It's not that
it's crazy because you is cearense.
yes, but it's not. It's not that I don't like people or I don't like to. No, I love to talk. I love to meet another people. But when I have a match, like a match, not just in a romantic way. No, when I have a match of someone when we like to talk about the same things, or but with some people, I am so lazy to talk. For example. I will give you an example. Last week, it was having, like the parties of the church, that all small cities have, like Festa do Padroeiro. So we had this in my city last week, and my mom is a super religious person, and she went all the nights, 10 nights she went. And she doesn't drive, and I had to all the nights going to the church to get her, to bring her to home, and every night the same people talk to me. Oh, how are you doing? How is your job? Where is your boyfriend? What is your college? And I was like, oh my god, it's the same questions every night, and I could just disappear, and it was so much easier if I could disappear. So at my work too, sometimes I deal with customers, really boring customers, boring clients, and sometimes I want just disappear and go away. So that is my superpower that I would like to have. But here, for example, I love to talk here with, the people from TALKNTALK and my friends, everyone. Anyway, question number 3. Oh, you were talking about seeing the future, right? You don't know if it's a blast or not. And I remember one question that one person asked to me someday, and I never forgot. If you could discover the date or the reason of your death, what you prefer to know? The day you will die or the reason you
Wow.
prefer?
Wow.
Who wants to start?
I start. I prefer the day. The day when you think about one day you die. And when you have kids, it's so crazy because you think about the time, the special times. Today, for example, I bake 2 cakes to my middle my middle daughter, because tomorrow it's a birthday. A teacher of my middle daughter, and then my wife is working in a hospital, and I quickly bake 2 cakes. It's a special moment to my kids. And when you think about this, maybe the day is, of course, in my opinion, for me, the day is more important. That's it.
Yeah, it's a hard question, right?
Yes.
No, I agree with Robert. Imagine if you discover that how you will die. You become a soup. You will become a fish food. No,
No
like
way.
the people in the submarine.
Yeah.
Imagine they just dissolved in the water.
Yes.
Imagine if you discover 10 years before that we will die burned or exploded. No, I don't want to know that.
I watch a interview in a podcast. I don't remember the name podcast, but a special question this day. How can I say entrevistador? I don't know. Ask
Host.
Ask it to the other person. The age of your father. I remember the number, and the second question is how many times you meet your father in the year. The number is 1, and the cálculo, como que é cálculo? Enfim, o cálculo foi 10 times you came to see your father before your father died. The hoster say to the other person. It's so crazy for me because I have my mother and my father. My father have 77. My mother 68. Maybe I have some years, but my mother and my father live in Bonito, Mato Grosso do Sul. Is so far for me, and I can see 1 time, maybe 2 times in the year. Think about this.
How old are you?
I have 49.
49?
Yes.
Yeah. I lost my father when I was 30 years old, and my mother passed away when I was 37. And suddenly, don't make this mistake I did. Spend more time with your parents.
Yes.
Because I can go back in time and spend more time. I live alone in São Paulo since I was 19 years old. I left my house when I was a teenager to live here in São Paulo. And they passed away 10 years, 11 years after that. Who will imagine that my father will die 11 years after, with 50 years old? It's for actual days, is young people to die.
Yes. But when you have the elder, you have 22. Sometimes you don't think about this. It's normal. For me, it's normal, of course. But when you have more age, it's when you think about this is crazy.
When it have to happens, it's very, very fast.
Yes.
Many times, just people go sleeping, you never see people alive again. Yes, it's very strange.
Let's be happy.
Yeah. No, try to spend more time with your parents.
Yes.
My advice.
Yeah. I am 22, but I think about it because I don't live with my dad. And he visits me 2 times per month, I think. Yeah. And I try to spend the most time that I can with him because I know that I won't have him forever. So it's hard. And answering the question, the question that I made, I think I would prefer to know the date too, because for example, if I know that I will die in a car accident, for example, every time that I enter in a car, I would think, oh my God, it's day, you know? And knowing the date, I think, for example, if I will die in 2050, for example, oh my God, I will not worry until there, you know, about going in the places and having an adventure and things like that. But at the same time, I think when you know the date of your death and it's close, you get crazy, you know. I don't know. I don't know because I don't have this experience, but I can imagine what do I do if I know that, oh my God, tomorrow I will die, you know? It's a crazy thing to think, you know. Anyway, but I would prefer the date, knowing the date. And about you, Flavio.
Actually, before I had a response for it, but now I after that you guys said, I am a little confused because my answer before is that I prefer uh, to know about the reason that I die. Because if I die to for a sick, the reason that I die is a sick, I can prevent this, and I can, uh, and but is the date? It's a strange thing that we know, but I think that I already said that I am Christian, and the Bible say that no one's know the day of your death, only God. And had one parable, many curious about it, and this this parable say that you saving money, a lot of money that you don't want to spend. The person that you save a lot money, and the person died, and what the person gain for God, because the person only gain money, not gain your personality. It's many curious, but it's a crazy thing to know, because we have children, and we have fathers and mothers, and I think that it's it's hard to everybody. I don't know. I stay a little confused about this.
Yeah, it's a reflexive question. And about you, Gabriel?
Yeah, I agree with Flavio said, but if I don't can know, for example, if I can't prevent my death, probably I'd like to say the date, the the date. But if I can prevent, I agree with Flavio said, for example. So it's a mix of the opinions. Maybe it's very crazy. I'm sleeping.
Yeah, the immersion of today, it was burn the last neurons that I have.
I already know. I already am a little stressed about some things. Like I feel stressed about my son run away on the streets, and and pandemic. I feel little many fear the diet because my neighborhood diet and he had a son. It's many sad, and after that he died. Your wife passed for financial problems. She said to me, and it's difficult think that you will die and other your family depends of you, and it's a crazy thing. I think that Robert has 4 daughters, and it's a little difficult to him think about it.
Yeah, yeah, guys.
I think that you will only die when your time has come. If not your time, you don't have to worry about. Everybody will die.
Yeah,
Dot.
agree.
Period. Everybody will die. So you don't have to talk about it. You know you will die. It's not a possibility. It's a certain, you know. So just live. When your time has come, you die, okay. But the problem is, like you said, if I know the reason, okay, you will die of sick, of a cancer, or of another thing, okay. But imagine you will die exploded. You will die smashed by a truck. Who wants to know that? Oh my God. I will die suffering. No, I don't want to know that. For sure, I don't want to know that.
I think that if you think about your your diet, it's a blessing that you can learn about your life, because we can, if you work a lot and gain much money and be more rich, we we will uh, give all things in its place, and we only leave your soul. And it's a bless, because I think it's only to be neurotic with by things and work a lot. It's terrible for our life. And I think that you know that we will die, and we will live along our soul. We can improve your character and your soul to become a better person. I think it's a good thing.
Okay, let's change the topic. Stop about talking about death, right? We're alive, so we have time for one more question. Question number 3. If you could travel back in time, which historical event would you like to witness and why? Fabiana.
Oh gosh, you hate me. I don't have a fucking idea. Which historical event? I don't know.
It's aleatory.
Maybe,
I swear.
yeah, a lot of, I don't know. Maybe, well, it's not an old event, but I was watching by TV, in fact, but if I could back in time and go to be there watching in physically watching, in presence, maybe the fall of the German wall. It was a very emotional moment. Families join again, friends seeing each other. It was just who was watching, maybe the older people that knows what it means, the fall of the German wall. This was one of the most modern, important moments. I'd like to be there, like Pedro Bial was there.
Yeah,
Pedro Bial was a lucky man. He was there. Very emotional.
Gabriel. Oh my God.
Me?
Yeah.
Why me? Why?
It's very difficult, this question. I don't know.
Gabriel is not available at this moment. Please leave your message.
It's funny because everything disappear from our minds, right? When we are trying to remember a specific thing.
With historical event.
Yeah.
Historical event. Okay. Okay. The World Cup 62. Garrincha and Pelé and many guys, fucker guys.
Good,
So
good.
that's it. Yes.
Yeah, good. And you, Flavio?
I also think a lot about it. But if I can not destroy it about it, I want to see the dinosaurs. I think it's many crazy, but I think that the dinosaurs will see me and devour me. and but there is many crazy big animals, and it's many cool about it.
Well, so you know how you die for sure. You can say, I know how I will die.
Good, this is good.
Oh, and you, Robert?
I love the tales, when the Hitler lost the Second War. The last place is Leningrado. Leningrado is a small city in this moment, and I love this. Hey, Robert, talk to the Hitler. Hey, Hitler, fuck you, man, you lost. It's a special moment for me. Hey, Hitler, you lost, man.
you have the opportunity to do it to a modern Hitler, Putin.
Yeah.
You can fly to Russia
Yes.
and say it
A special
in your
moment.
face.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, my nickname is Bob. Hey, Bob, talk to him. It's so special. Hey, man, you lost, man. That's it.
In my case, I would like not going there, but watching from some place, you know, somewhere. But as an ex-biology student, I really would like to watch the Big Bang, you know, and the development of the first animals, the first plants, you know. it's
Very deep, very deep.
Yes, yes. When I studied evolutive biology, it keeps on a, how can I say that? It burns all my neurons, you know. So I really would like to witness this.
Yeah.
But of course, not being there because I would not survive.
You know how you'd like to.
Yeah, yes, of course. So guys, our time is over. I am putting on chat the link of their survey. Right. Please give me your feedback. Give me suggestions of new subjects to bring here because it's really hard to choose sometimes. And give me your feedback, what you thought about me, what can I improve. And that's it. Just remember, next week, my meetings will be on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. So we won't have this time of immersions anymore. Okay. Hope to see everyone next week. It was a pleasure having you here. I wish a great night of rest, of sleep, and a great week.
Thank
for
you. Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you, you too.
care. See you
Bye
later.
bye.
Bye bye. See you.
Bye bye. Thank
See
you.
you.